Well, how y'all doing? Give you all a quick update on the shop. Got the insulation in today. Well, it was supposed to be done yesterday and they ran into some problems. They started spraying and all of a sudden it turned into, looked like bread dough, and that happened up here and on this roof panel right here, which they tore a bunch of it back out, and the crew that came in today resprayed everything, and they kind of went over what the crew from yesterday went over and kind of cleaned it up a little. But you can see up here it looks a little funky. This just got a funny look to it, and it ain't real smooth and consistent, and it's starting to do a whole lot of that bread dough looking stuff right there. I'd walked out here and I was like, ooh, it was looking so good, and now all of a sudden I'm not impressed. What happened? I came out here a few minutes later and there's a whole bunch of panels on the floor where they's ripping it out. So they figured out they had a problem. I don't know if it was, they ran out of material and switched material and switched to a new barrel, and it might have been a few degrees colder or something. I don't know what happened, but it just wasn't coming out of the gun right, I guess, and it wasn't spraying right. So the crew that came in today had a different truck, different equipment. It was actually newer equipment, all digital, I guess. Well, I tell you what, that stuff was going on like butter. I mean, it just so nice and smooth the way he's putting it on. I mean, it looks so good. I mean, it's got a little bit of waviness to it, and it's spray foam. You're never going to get this perfectly flat. And for that guy to spray this and get this as flat and as neat as he did, like these two panels right here were kind of screwed up from yesterday to where he's having problems. He went ahead and went over that a little bit just to even them out, but everything he did today, like, just looked drop dead gorgeous. I mean, it's just fantastic. Like these walls up top and over there where he did and all that he did just looks fantastic. The guy yesterday was working. He was doing a really good job. It looked really, really good when he was doing it, and then all of a sudden they ran out of material, and as soon as they switched, it started looking like this, to where it just didn't look good. But everything that guy sprayed today, it was going on nice and even, and I mean, it's perfect. Yeah, I mean, even this, where it was screwing up, it don't look that bad. It's solid as a rock. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to soundproof, because a buddy of mine drove down the alley and I could hear him driving past, but that might have been coming through that door a little bit too. But another reason I was doing the spray foam thing is because I like really, really, really loud music, a lot, and the neighbors don't. So I was thinking maybe this would quiet it down a little bit too. But the main thing is, I got my old thermostat there set on, I think, around 70, and it's exactly that in here, if not close. That thermostat's probably not real accurate. It says 65. This one says 60, which I brought this in from outside, and it's kind of junk. It did say 65% humidity, and it's like right around 30% in here. The clock part of it don't work. It's stuck on 420 for some reason or another. But it says 60 degrees there, which, like I said, I brought that in from outside. It's still a little cold. And like, you could easily be in a t-shirt out here right now. That one there says 63 or something. I mean, the thermostat's a little bit off, but it's old. But it's comfortable in here, though. I could get it warmer. But my thing is, that thing turns on, and then it turns off for a little while. And then it stays off for a little while. That is awesome, how it just doesn't run for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. It just doesn't run. Because let me tell you something, it's 8 degrees outside right now. It is snowy, icy, the roads suck. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but believe me, it sucks out there. But in here, I could be walking around in a pair of boxers. I mean, it's like, it's nice in here. I'm really, really liking it. It looks good. I'm happy with it. Every now and then it pops and cracks and makes some real funny noises that's really loud. I think it's just going to do that until it, you know, gets all the way 100% cured and doing what it's doing. It seems pretty daggone 100% cured, because it's like you would probably break your finger before you could, that's about as hard as I can push on it without breaking my daggone finger, and it just barely pushed it in. I mean, this stuff is solid. Yes, sir, this building's gonna be here a while. I don't think this building's going nowhere. I mean, that stiffened this place up. I mean, just that the furnace is off and it's all quiet, that's nice, but that stiffened the place up. I can tell by opening and shutting this door. It's just so solid now. The walls don't move. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I mean, they still got a little bit of give to them, but this foam really stiffened this building up. I highly recommend, if you got one of these metal buildings, get a company to come out and spray foam it. If you're around here, I'd use Indiana spray foam. They was by far the cheapest, like by thousands of dollars. And they stand by their work. This has got a lifetime warranty on it. And I don't really think much can go wrong with it. It looks pretty daggone on there. Like, I don't think it's going anywhere. I'm impressed. I'm way impressed. This is so nice. I could ramble all night about how awesome this stuff is, but I should probably stop and go upload this video before my camera goes dead, or it starts chopping it into multiple videos. But yeah, I can't believe how warm it is out here and how easy it is to heat it. It's like that furnace just hardly runs.